Okay, so the final question on Desmos was about what's going to be the coordinate that makes this set of equations true. So in other words, what number can I plug in for x and for y, where when I plug it in, I get 23 for this equation and I get 15 for the other one. So what we can do is we can think about using the elimination method. That's where we eliminate one of the variables by adding the equations to each other. However, none of the variables are an exact match right now, so we can't automatically eliminate. We have to change one of them. So something that we learned is that you're allowed to multiply both sides of an equation by the same number, and that will continue to make the relationship equal. So what I could do is I could take this top equation right here, and I could multiply both the right and the left side of the equation by -3. So I want you to stop and think about, why would I multiply all of this by -3 and all of this by -3? If I do that, then I'll have -3y's, and then I could eliminate my y variables. So let's go ahead and do that. 5 times -3 is -15, so I have -15x plus -3y equals -45. So now if I pair that with this second equation right here, I will be able to eliminate one of the variables, in this case y, and that will get me going. So what we're going to be doing is we're technically adding 23 to both sides. So we're adding this 23 and we're adding this right here, which means 23. So we're going to add 4x and we're going to add 3y. So from here, we can go ahead and simplify. So -15x plus 4x is -11x. -3y plus 3y, those are eliminated. That's why it's called the elimination method. And then -45 plus 23 is -22. So now stop and think about what's going to be our last step. We're going to divide both sides by -11 because we want to get the x by itself. So now we have +1x equals +2. So then your last step is that you'll have to figure out what y is. So if you know that x is 2, how can you use either your first equation or your second equation and the fact that x is 2 to figure out what your y value is?